Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following NHL matches that is happening on Saturday, October 28th, 2023. We will be providing our team, total, and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comment section below. Seattle Kraken versus Florida Panthers. Despite being ranked 20th in terms of goals per game, Florida's offense has demonstrated solid performance. Their lower ranking in this category is primarily due to being shut out in their first game, but they've bounced back by scoring 3 or more goals in 5 consecutive games. The Panthers have enjoyed a reasonable rest period since their last game on Tuesday, which provides them with additional preparation time for this matchup. Conversely, the Kraken's offense has encountered difficulties at the beginning of the season, as they currently rank 27th in goals per game. Their defense and goaltending haven't fared much better, with Seattle ranking 22nd in goals against per game and 22nd in shots against per game. Playing on their home turf, Florida is poised to emerge victorious in this contest. It's advisable to place your bet on Florida with the money line. The defense and goaltending have both been poor for Seattle this season. They rank 22nd in goals against per game and 22nd in shots against per game. Even though the Panthers rank just 20th in goals per game, they have performed well on offense. They rank lower because they got shut out in their first game but have since scored 3 or more goals in 5 straight games. The Panthers have not played since Tuesday, which gives them a bit of extra rest for this contest. Their offense will come out strong against Seattle. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 6.5 goals. Next we have Winnipeg Jets versus Montreal Canadiens. This is going to be a great game between two teams off to great starts. The Jets look to win their 4th game in a row, but the Canadiens look to step up on their home ice and take over this game. The Canadiens, who average 3.14 goals per game, should pile on the goals with Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, and the rest of the forward unit controlling the puck in the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Canadiens should limit the Jets' offense with Mike Matheson, Jordan Harris, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Jake Allen to make plenty of big saves. The Canadiens should win the game and provide great odds in the process as home underdogs. Take the Canadiens' money line as home underdogs. This game will be a lot closer than people think, and the Winnipeg Jets have been playing some spectacular defense so far this season, while the Montreal Canadiens' offense have been firing on all cylinders. Take the under. Next we have Toronto Maple Leafs versus Nashville Predators. The Maple Leafs exhibited significant strength as an away team in the previous season, securing victory in 56.1% of their games played outside their home stadium. Their performance this season on the road has been commendable, with 3 wins out of 4, and they are currently on a 3-game winning streak in away matches. It's worth noting that they emerged victorious against the Predators during their sole encounter in Nashville last year, consistently holding their opponents to 3 goals or fewer in all 4 of their road games. In contrast, Nashville has struggled to perform against Toronto over the past few seasons, managing only 1 win out of 4 attempts. The Predators have experienced a downturn in form, losing 3 of their last 5 games, with a particularly lopsided 6-1 defeat at the hands of the Edmonton Oilers in a home game last week. They have been limited to 3 goals or fewer in 5 out of 7 games played this season, making it unlikely for them to score in quick succession against Toronto. The statistics strongly favor a Maple Leafs victory on the road this coming Saturday. The Predators have pushed or gone under the goal total in 5 of their previous 6 games, and their goaltenders have limited their opponents to 3 goals or less in 5 of 6 as well. Both teams' goaltenders ranked in the top 10 in the NHL in save percentage last season, and they are both off to a similar start in the new year, so the odds either team will score quickly in bunches are low. Toronto has pushed or gone under the goal total in 5 of their last 7 games, and they have limited their opponents to 3 goals or less in 4 straight. Nashville has pushed or gone under in 5 of their last 6 contests, and they have limited their opponents to 3 goals or less in 5 of their last 6. Most signs point to a lower scoring affair in Nashville on Saturday. Take the under. Next we have Detroit Red Wings versus Boston Bruins. The Detroit Red Wings enter this game with a strong sense of momentum, and their offensive capabilities are among the best in the league. This is evidenced by their position at the top of the league in terms of goals scored and their impressive second-place ranking in power play percentage. These statistics make them well-equipped to outmaneuver even the most formidable defensive teams. The Red Wings' high-powered offense continues to excel, with captain Dylan Larkin leading the charge with 15 points. While there's the unfortunate circumstance of Alex DeBrincat being listed as day-to-day, the team's roster offers depth in their offensive lines. Adding an extra layer of confidence is James Reimer in goal, who has provided a sense of security. Reimer has demonstrated his ability by allowing just 1.68 goals per game and maintaining an impressive .939 save percentage, even when facing some of the NHL's most potent offenses. Betting on the Red Wings in this matchup to potentially secure an upset victory appears more like a strategic investment than a risky gamble. This is the game that will cater to all those who enjoy high-scoring games. This contest will be explosive as Detroit's top-ranking offense meets Boston's middle-of-the-pack power play. The Red Wings have averaged more than 4 goals per game and their power play unit has been nearly indestructible. On the other hand, Boston is solid defensively, but they are not shy from attack with players like David Pastrnak netting 6 goals already this season. This is complemented by historical trends between these two teams. Over the last 7 meetings, 5 have gone past 6 goals, producing an average of 7.2 goals per contest. Also, Detroit's games have gone over in 6 of their last 8 versus winning teams. The stats don't lie, look for the scoreboard to light up often. Betting the over here isn't a play, it's the sharp play. Next we have Ottawa Senators versus Pittsburgh Penguins. Throughout the Sidney Crosby era, these two teams have engaged in significant matchups, often with the presence of teammate Erik Karlsson on the opposing side. Notably, the Penguins have established themselves as a dominant force in this rivalry, boasting a remarkable 22-4 record in their favor over the past 26 meetings held in Pittsburgh. In their most recent 82 encounters, the team favored to win has come out with a 55-27 record. Additionally, the home team has showcased its strength, recording an impressive 36-15 record in their last 51 games overall. Given the current momentum and the presence of the more experienced and explosive Penguins lineup, Pittsburgh seems poised for a significant victory. Both teams are aiming to return to a .500 win-loss ratio for the season. Despite both of these teams having solid goaltending performances all season, the over is the best bet in this one, as the Senators over sits at 6-1 this season, with almost 7.5 goals scored per game this season, and with their offensive firepower, they've got the ability to put up goals in a hurry. As for the veteran Penguins, they are averaging over 4 goals a game this season in their wins, while allowing 18 goals in their 4 losses on the year, and with perhaps most the balanced forward group in the league and the reigning Norris Trophy winner on defense, this is a team capable of being the best offense in the NHL. Keep it simple, take the over. Next we have New York Islanders versus Columbus Blue Jackets. Ilya Sorokin boasts an impressive career record of .402 against the Blue Jackets, while Elvis Merzlikins holds a career record of .130 against the Islanders. When it comes to the goaltending department, the Islanders have a noticeable advantage, and they are quite evenly matched with the Blue Jackets in all other categories. This discrepancy in the goaltending position leads me to believe that the Islanders have a good chance of securing a victory. However, considering how closely these teams are matched in terms of their statistics, I'm not entirely confident in betting on the spread or predicting a regulation win. Hence, my recommendation is to bet on the Islanders' money line. Both the Islanders and Columbus teams have shown a preference for the under this season. The Islanders have stayed under the total in 4 out of their 6 games, and have a perfect record of 3-0 when they are the favorites. Meanwhile, Columbus has covered the under in 4 out of their 7 games this year, and have a strong record of 4-1 when they play at home. I predict that the final score will be 3-2 in favor of the Islanders, and I believe that the game will stay under 6 points. Let's take the under at 6. Next we have New York Rangers versus Vancouver Canucks. Both the Canucks and the Rangers come into this game with 3 consecutive wins, yet the Canucks find themselves as the underdogs, likely due to the fact that they played a game just last night. This might have left them a bit fatigued, and they'll be up against a Rangers team that is coming off a shutout victory and has conceded only 2 goals during their own 3-game winning streak. Expect New York to deliver a strong performance on both ends of the ice and put pressure on Binnington, who allowed 5 goals in his previous start. Conversely, I anticipate the Vancouver offense to encounter difficulties, even after scoring 5 goals in their last game. Given the Canucks' recent game, I'm inclined to favor the fresher Rangers to secure their 4th consecutive win. Hence, I'm opting for the Rangers with a -125 odds. Even with the Canucks scoring 5 goals in their last game, I am leaning towards the under in this game. Both teams are coming off shutout wins, and the Rangers have only given up 2 goals in their last 3 games. They will play good defense again in this game, as Vancouver may be a little sluggish playing last night. Binnington will most likely get the start in this game, and his last start was not a good one, giving up 5 goals. He will give up some goals in this game, but will be much better than his last start. Add that to the fact that the Canucks attack will not do much, and you get the under for this non-conference affair. Take the under 6.5 goals. Next, we have Vegas Golden Knights versus Los Angeles Kings. An additional strength in Vegas' side is depth. They have enjoyed many goal scorers in the recent games, meaning they do not depend on 1 or 2 players. They are fresh off a 3-2 win against the Flyers that showed their prowess in tight games. The Golden Knights are on a winning streak simply because they have the attacking impetus, defensive solidity, and goalkeeping guile. Count on them to finish another win. Also take over 6.5 goals.